Good day, everyone. So today, we are going to begin with our new topic, still on arithmetic sequence. This time, we are going to discuss the sum of the arithmetic sequence, which means we are going to add all the terms on that specific sequence that is being provided. So our formula here is, well, let me just say that this is going to be a two-part video. This one is going to be, we are going to use this time the original formula, and after this I will be uploading another video which is the shortcut method. Let's begin. The formula is S sub n, which is equal to n divided by 2. Our n here refers to the number of terms that we are going to solve, multiplied to 2 times a sub 1, which is the first term of our sequence, plus the common difference times the quantity of n minus 1. Let's have our first example. So for our first example, find the sum of the first 10 terms of the arithmetic sequence 4, 7, 10. Another way of solving this without using the formula is you will list down the first 10 terms of the sequence. So as what you notice, the common difference is from 4 to 7, 7 to 10, we are adding 3. So the common difference is 3. So another way of solving this is just continue the sequence until you reach the 10th term. So 4, 7, 10 plus 3, 13, plus 3, 16, plus 3, 19, plus 3, 22, plus 3, 25, plus 3, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 3, 31. So that's your first 10 terms of the sequence. So if you don't want to use the formula, all you need to do is to list down the first 10 terms and then add all of them. 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus 13 up to plus 31, and then you'll have your answer. But it will be very difficult if we are asking to solve for a lot of terms because it will take a lot of time. So this is why we have this formula. So we will be using the formula in order for us to solve. So since we're solving for the first 10 terms, our n is 10 divided by 2, and then we'll just draw our bracket, and then 2, that's separate, times a sub 1, which is your first term, and that's 4, plus the common difference, is what I have said, you have to examine the given sequence. So 4 to 7, you have 3 as your common difference, times the quantity of your n, still the number of terms, so 10 minus 1. So 10 divided by 2 will give you 5. And then let's draw another bracket. 2 times 4, we have 8. Plus 10 minus 1 will give you 9. Times 3, 27. So 5 times 8 plus 27 will give us 35. And then 5 times 35 will give us 175, which is our final answer. So which means the sum, if you add all of these first 10 terms, is 175. Let's have another example. Okay. Find the sum of the first 12 terms of 10, 16, and 22, and so on up to the first 10 terms. So we'll just go ahead and use the formula. So our n here is, since we're asking to solve for the first 12 terms, our n is 12. So 12 divided by 2. Let's draw a bracket, and then 2 times a sub 1, which is our first term of the arithmetic sequence, is 10. Plus the common difference, so let's look at our sequence again. 10 to 16, so obviously we added 6. Up to 22, still we added 6. So our common difference is positive 6. Times n still 12 because we're looking for the sum of the first 12 terms minus 1. And then 12 divided by 2, we have 6. And then another bracket. 2 times 10 will give us 20. 12 minus 1, 11. Times 6, 66. So 20 plus 66. So what we have here is 6 times 20 plus 66 will give us 86. Now, all we need to do is to multiply 6 by 86. So our final answer is 516. So the sum of the first 12 terms is 516. Let's have one more example. Our last example is find the sum of the first 13 terms of negative 3, 2, 7, and so on up to the first 13th term. Now, we'll go ahead and use our formula. So, our n here is, since we're looking for the first 13 terms, so n is 13. Now, as what you notice, it would be easier if our n is an even number. But this time, this is an odd number. So we'll just go on with that a bit later. Let's draw a bracket, and then 2 times a sub 1, which is the first term of your arithmetic sequence, and that's negative 3. Plus, your common difference is negative 3 going to 2. So if you double check it, what will you add to negative 3 to make it positive 2? Positive 5. So from 2 to 7, you also add positive 5. So which means your common difference is positive 5. Times, n here is 13 minus 1. Then, 13 divided by 2, you can actually stick with 13 halves. Or, if you wanted, you could also go with the decimal value of 13 over 2, which is 6.5. Draw another bracket, and then 2 times negative 3 will give you negative 6. Plus, 13 minus 1 will give you 12 times 5, 60. So please make sure do not be confused with the signs. So what we have here is 6.5. Negative 6 plus 60 will give us positive 54. Now, to get our final answer, we'll just have to multiply 54 times 6.5. And what we have is 351. And that is the sum of our first 13 terms of the arithmetic sequence. So I really hope you learned a lot today when it comes to the sum, and please go ahead and check another video which is a continuation of this topic, and that time we will be discussing the shortcut method. So thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like the video, share the video as well for other students as well, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.